they get a return shot onto Johnson.
Five players left in for Norway.
All right, that one's skipping a bit short. And a bit of a backline shot coming out of Taff. Ireland readjust their position, and okay. Smevik lost on the Norwegian side. Okay, they do get Taff. The other shot's missing. It is on Ireland to throw. Call being made from the middle. Megan Shine directs things a bit. It's Murphy who lets that shot go.
Four players still in for Norway, taking a big throw.
Yeah, return counter from Murphy. Trying to catch Lito Bratzet. One elimination so far as well. Ireland losing Looney. All right, they get that shot away just before timer expires. Hamilton Brown letting go of that, and now Norway comes up. Okay, Norway losing one. Bratzet hit out. And
Murphy very accurate with that shot, taking out 99 from Norway. It was one of the best shots that you can make, a toe shot. Very difficult to catch, very difficult to dodge out of the way.
Yeah, I often like to tell new players, aim for shoulders and shins. Those are probably the best places to try and hit people where they can't make catches or evade things too much. Nice acrobatic little dodge there from Becken. Okay, some shots missing the mark. Oliver Hudson hit out. Or Oliver Hamilton Brown, apologies.
Two players left in for Norway, number 9, Becken, and number 10, Audreen.
Yeah, as anyone from Norway watching will discover, our mastery of the vowels and their sounds as they appear in a Nordic language is not always ideal, but we will do our best.
Feel free to drop in the enunciation in the chat. If you know how to say any of these last names, we will do our best.
Yeah, we are very open to correction. And okay, it sounds like Ireland may have taken a little bit too long to let those balls go, so that means all 6 of them end up on the other side.
For those at home who are still learning the foam rules, so when you have ball possessions, when you have 3 or more balls and the ball burden is on your side, you have 10 seconds to throw at least 1 ball to the other side. If you do not do so, you forfeit all 6 balls.
Yeah, and that 10 seconds will reset if the defensive team elects to throw one at you, but the point is it's your responsibility to make sure. Okay, trying to catch Murphy unaware. They send a couple his way. Oh, nice hops to get over that. Okay, he's able to take out Sederly, and we're down to a 1-on-1.
1v1 is always the most exciting part of a dodgeball game.
And that one lobbed in, ducked under by Murphy. Okay, nice block by Becken. And gets away from that one. Murphy coming up to, okay, Becken able to track it down.
Nice little pop off the chest, up in the air. Hold your breath for a second, and he was able to snatch it back.
Yeah, and Murphy with the respectful applause, like, what are you going to do? You will notice if you, on the stream, catch a glimpse of the name on the back of Murphy's jersey. It is definitely not Murphy. I had a chance to ask him yesterday, like, what is the name on the back of your jersey? He said it's his Irish name. I asked, how would you say that if I wanted to say that on the broadcast? He encouraged me to take a chance and try it. I did. It was not bad, he said, which I don't know if he was just humoring me, but I enjoyed the conversation.
Being kind. Were they usually just being very kind? But that's great. I love that they're using their Celtic names or Gaelic or, you know, Irish names is what I'll say. That is the kind of fun, multicultural type of thing we love to see here at Worlds. Every country has their own culture and spirit that they bring to these games.
Yeah, there's a lot of different dodgeball cultures as well as actual cultures, obviously. Ooh, nice hit onto Murphy. A cross-court shot coming out from Luana Johnson-Salgado.
2 players left in for Ireland, number 55, Nicola Lunny, and 25, Brown. Hamilton Brown.
Yeah, we've seen him out quite a bit on the men's side. He's been a pretty strong performer for Ireland. Coming close, he returns a shot. He tries to make a catch. Ooh, that one popping up. Maybe could have been in the reach of Looney, but wasn't able to find it.
Only number 55 left in for Team Ireland, and she blocks that last one. Likely looking for a catch to bring in one of her own teammates again.
Very often that is the best play you can do when you're one against a whole bunch. Norway will try to make sure she does not get the opportunity. Becken encouraging his team up, no ball in hand. He's got the right idea though. Get up here. Okay, so Looney is able to get one hit.
Looney's staying alive. She is surviving, running down the clock. Very safe throws.
Yep, missing a bit short. I'm sure she doesn't want to give up a catch either. All right, yeah, and that attack from Johnson Salgado does connect. You could see, I mean, she was clearly going to do that from my vantage point, staring her down, just ready as soon as Looney committed to the windup. We knew that retaliation shot was going to be coming in.
And those watching at home, that cloth might be your preferred ball type, especially from these nation states where cloth is more prominently played. We do not have the rule in foam that you have to throw within a meter of a player. As you saw, Looney was tossing the ball to the other side, trying to play it safe, likely waiting for a catch to come her way. She has every right to do so. As long as the ball crosses the line, she is giving up possession.
There is a rule that has shown up where you can't be too indifferent about whether your shot is at least close to a target. I believe it's a referee's discretion to say you're not even trying. But yes, it's a much more forgiving rule than the cloth version where you have to come within a meter of your target or it's just an invalid try. Ooh, that one popping up, hitting out Oliver Hamilton Brown. Taff it out as well. They've been two of the more reliable attackers for the Irish squad. Okay, and a nice cross-court attempt also eliminating Katie Kincaid. Norway's thrower is doing a great job finding the mark. Okay, that one well blocked by Shine. Well, that one missing a bit high from Murphy. Okay, nice block
by Looney, staying alive.
She's been great at getting behind that blocking ball.
And a catch by number 9, Broadset.
We're getting there.
We're trying. For the viewers at home, we're really trying.
Steiner Vito Broadset has been pretty solid for his side. We see a bit of a 1-for-1 there with Shine hit out and Sederle as well. Norway, though, still sporting 5 players. Once again, Looney alone. Skips that one a little bit short. Broadset draws.
And a catch by number 99, ending the game. Just under 10 minutes left in the first half. Score is 3-0, Norway.
And I like what Broadset was doing there, just trying to draw out a catchable throw and able to secure it. Making it look nice too while holding another ball.
We call that baiting a catch in the States. Is that what you call it in the
I mean,
in
we tend to call it that in Canada too.
Yeah. There's so many different dodgeball terms and terminology depending on the country of origin. And you definitely learn about them in tournaments like this.
Taff reached a little bit for that one, but the shot from Setterly taking him out. And it's true, and sometimes you don't even realize that a term you've been using for years in dodgeball, you say it and somebody else is like, excuse me? So we learn a lot at these competitions.
Definitely.
Maybe the most noticeable one that's come up for years is every region calls the outside players in the corners something different.
Yes.
And well juggled, well secured. Smevik tracking down that ball before it popped away. Nice grab.
3 ladies left in for Team Ireland against all 6 of the Norway players.
Norway has that advantage on the scoreboard. Ooh, nice shot taking out Shine.
Just Kincaid and Looney left in for Team Ireland.
And okay, Kincaid tagged out. Looney once again.
Once again, surviving. She's a survivor of this court.
She's probably thinking to her teammates, like, why are you making me do this? Okay. Catch is secured. Adrian Schulberg-Becken able to secure it, and yeah, 4-0 lead for Team Norway. And timeout called by Murphy for the Irish side. Obviously, both of these nations a little bit newer to the foam game, so we'll see that the tactics and the execution aren't quite at the level of the match we just saw in this court with long-time elite teams, Canada and Malaysia. But, I mean, that's one of the things that this tournament does draw out. We've seen some of those countries that, you know, like Italy that showed up several years ago and weren't super strong in their first year. Like every year they get better and better to the point where I think they've really established themselves as a team that even if they might not take a full match off some of those top teams, like they will take games.
Yeah.
And that wasn't something you could reliably say in some of the past years. So, I mean, the only way to get better sometimes is to seek out the best and try yourself against them.
Definitely, definitely. You don't want to sleep on any of these teams. So it's also been several years since some of them have faced off against each other, and there's definitely been like a massive growth in a lot of these countries that are bringing new teams for the first time, also trying different ball types for the first time. So it's been a very exciting, day and a half or so of dodgeball thus far, and we still have a lot more to come.
It is a 5-day event. We will see playoffs on the weekend. All right, we do also see a roster change for Ireland as McCartney was hit out. And a catch was made, though, on one of the balls that did hit him. And I think McCartney was hit out and then caught back in. I think,
nice
I think
catch
he should
by
be out.
Taff.
Yep. Okay, coming
Taff.
alive a little bit.
Number 66 for Team Ireland, bringing in one of his players again. So full 6 back on the court.
Shine with a shot, missing for Geir Barstad, his first time on the court in this match. Evan Spence, coming close, saved a little bit by a teammate. Spence as well, first time on the court in this match. And they send a couple toward McCartney, coming close. And on the other side, they're able to tag out Becken. Couple of shots towards Spence, who's able to go low, get under them. But Norway still down to 3, still looking to secure a 5th point. Ireland hoping to get on the board.
And this is their chance. They have the numbers. Norway is playing back on their heels a bit.
Okay, coming close. did Norway, but not quite. Taff missing that shot. Shine creating a bit more pressure as her team retreats. It will be on Ireland again as they have the extra players. This time it's McCartney letting go. I think from watching McCartney's throw that he's clearly got experience with a cloth ball. Just watching the way he delivers a foam ball seems very reminiscent of the cloth game to me. Taff, oh, big grab.
Beautiful catch by Taff, bringing player count 6v2.
Okay, nicely blocked by Smevik. Taff calling for the ball. They do try to move them over to the corners. You'll notice a lot of teams will do that. Coverage comes from the corners. Oh, they get McCartney out for the second time at this point. Barstad tagged as well.
One player left in for Norway, Kine Smevik.
Yeah, facing down a whole team. But backing up and blocking well. And a nice shot taking out Taff.
And again, for a lot of these teams, European teams, this might be their first time playing foam competitively. So they're really doing a great show. Completely different ball type, which means it's a very different type of arm throw compared to cloth. Takes some adjustment getting used to.
Exactly. I've gone the other way at times, tried to go from being a very experienced foam thrower to cloth, and it's tough for me. Going in the other direction is tough for different reasons. I've got to say though, the women on Norway seem very comfortable throwing the foam balls. Like, I think all three of the ones we've seen on the court have been able to deliver shots with a lot of confidence. And we see Smevik do just that. Oh, and gets a double.
And taking out two players, so now we have a 1v1. Megan Shine for Ireland against number 6.
Smevik was 1-on-6.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great block by Shine. Okay, well placed by Smevik, but just a little low. Shine returns. Smevik retaliates and gets the hit. Brings back a 1-on-6. Keeping Ireland off the board. Okay, that was pretty impressive.
That was, and her team is very excited about that one.
All right, and I think she will get that well-deserved rest. Henriksen coming in to replace her.
Just over 3 minutes left in the first half. 5-0 Norway.
Norway to the line. Well, that's a big shot onto Shine, a return onto Sederli. Okay, and that shot from Spence does miss. Norway to the line. It's their captain letting it go. Does get a hit. Looney perhaps will not be the last one on the court for Ireland this time. Norway to the line again. They let one go. McCartney, Spence returning. And okay, some back and forth. Johnson Salgado hit out. So I like this, some good back and forth from the teams. Trying to recognize those moments where they've got a window after an opponent has immediately thrown a ball.
Nice dodge by number 81 from Team Ireland, McCartney.
And okay, they look toward Taff from the corner. He absorbs a third shot. And they go toward Barstad and get him, but that ball popping up was caught. I believe that was a legal catch by Becken. Barstad would still be out because he did step off the court. I'm not sure if a second ball hit him anyway, but yeah, even if you turn out, you would have been saved by a ball being caught. If you do step off the court, you're out.
So that is also known as a ricochet catch. Bounce off one player, another player can catch the ball. The ball is still alive until it touches the ground. So it could bounce between all 6 players. And one throw could, in theory, take out a whole team. So it is important to keep your eye on the ball if it does pop up.
Well, good accuracy out of Norway. Okay, they missed that one. But before that, 2 for 2. Evan Spence out alone. Sidesteps that shot from Johnson. Okay, gets a clip onto Decker. Sorry, Beckett. Spence still has 3 to try and take out.
Doing a good job evading these balls as they head his direction. Wearing some Canada swag we can see on screen as well.
Oh yeah, the headband. How did I not notice that till now? Very nice. Complements the green and white pretty well. Oh, and that ball did catch him though. It didn't protect him. No luck of the Canadian for the Irish team.
So one really cool thing about these tournaments is that a pretty common thing you will see is jersey trading happening, or equipment trading. So a lot of players will buy extra uniforms of their own because they intend to trade with other countries. It is a really neat opportunity to not only meet people from other countries, but then represent them as you head back to your home nation and play with your own team in your recreational divisions. So there's already been some jersey trading happening already, as you can see the Canada headband on Spence on the court, but it's just a really neat part of the culture that is dodgeball.
Yeah, I play dodgeball in the Toronto area where several members of Team Canada hail from, and so after Worlds you end up seeing those folks sporting some of those jerseys from some of their favorite players and countries. We are in the no blocking portion at the end of the first half, so both teams probably going to take more shots, but from farther back. Tends to be what we see. Okay, Norway just coming right up there though. They do lose Saderly. Okay, a preemptive shot from Ireland. The return missing by Schulberg Beckett. Okay, it's a 1-for-1.
Nice hit by Hamilton Brown.
Yeah, back in the match here, able to make a connection. Ireland to the line with 4. That was a risky move from Brotzett. Jumping and extending his blocking ball upward. Okay, there's a hit onto Looney from near back line, so well-placed shot. Okay, a catch as well. Oliver Hamilton Brown looking pleased with himself.
And again, we are in no blocking. That's exactly what it sounds like. They are not allowed to block. It is only catches and dodges from here.
Yeah, we didn't get very creative naming this portion of the game, which is good. It's a rule set thing. You don't want that to be confusing. Okay, that one jamming the fingers of McCartney, acting in a ball retriever role. And a return shot onto the other ball retriever. Okay, and we've got a catch as well. Adrian Schulberg-Becken kind of scrambling around, managed to get that one around the knees. Murphy looking like he might take that shot. He does not. Okay, Hamilton Brown hit out. Shine and Murphy still in it for Ireland, looking for the first point of the match.
Team Ireland still have smiles on their faces.
Oh, Murphy just kind of clipped in the feet. Shine, nice dodging. Great movement. She's keeping her eyes up. She's ready. Norway just keeps getting shots though. Okay, and a catch made. Brotzett able to secure that. So currently Ireland still in search of their first point, whereas Norway has 6 of their own. Now, one of the things about the jersey swap that has always stuck out to me, we don't do that on the broadcast team.
Sorry?
We don't swap jerseys on the broadcast group at all.
No, I don't know if anyone wants our polos, unfortunately. I would. Some of these jerseys are so cool. Any players want to swap, I am open.
This year I did bring a couple of my provincial club jerseys, just, you know, just in case the chance comes up.
Yes, absolutely. What's your favorite jersey you've seen in the tournament thus far?
in
'Cause
this
also-
tournament.
Also, we'll know a lot of teams save their playoff jersey for playoffs, so we will maybe not even see all of them for another day or so.
That's a good point. Quite a few teams will bring out a different look for playoffs. So I am always partial to jerseys that are pretty colorful. I actually really like the round robin jerseys that Team USA is using. It's got, you know, the classic American colors, but it's got kind of a neat little fade pattern across that shows up really nicely with the sublimated printing. So I think those are up there for me. The France jersey as well, really sharp, really kind of classic look, and
agree.
really well designed. That's another standout to me.
I really do enjoy France's. I really like New Zealand's as well, if you've had a chance to see them.
Yep.
Beautiful pattern on the front.
The New Zealand women's team gave us a bit of New Zealand chocolate yesterday before their match. Nobody was taking care of it at the end of the broadcast yesterday, so I did grab it. It is safe in my bag. I will probably share it with other people still. It was really good.
I like Canada's jerseys this year as well. They kind of went back to more traditional Canadian colors.
Yeah, definitely one of the things we see with a bunch of countries is there are years where their jerseys are like almost what, if you were to imagine what a jersey for that country might look like, it might look kind of like that. I think Canada's got kind of a more classic look this year. One of their players, Josh Sakura, has designed the Canada jersey this year. But some years countries will come with something a bit more exotic, like slightly different color palettes or designs that are kind of pushing the envelope a little bit too. So always super interesting to see what teams show up with. And if you happen to be at the venue, you can actually buy some of these jerseys out in the lobby.
Absolutely. I'll also say I do like both of these jerseys on the court right now. As you were saying, kind of very traditional, what you would imagine Ireland would wear. This lovely green.
It's very evocative of, I mean, I haven't actually been to Ireland, unfortunately. It's evocative of how I imagine Ireland to be, based on, I guess, TV shows.
All right, and we are back in the second half.
Okay, that one, ooh. So those pop-ups are always so hard because when they pop up that high, I mean, you have a sense that a ball has hit you and popped up, but like they can be hard to track down, especially when they're so far above you that your eyes just aren't going to find them sometimes in time to save yourself. I think that happened a little bit to Hamilton Brown. Ireland in search of their first point. Smevik back out there on the court for Norway after the 1-on-6 heroics from a little while ago. Oh, and she picks back up right where she left off.
Very accurate shot. Very accurate shot. Those toe shots that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, very well placed. Ireland to the line. Okay, they look toward Beckett. Murphy now just missing by just a smidge. Okay, and some back and forth does end up taking out, I think that was Kincaid at the back. Norway whittling down their opponents.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, and an ankle catch from Megan Shine. Look how excited she is. So what if you couldn't see it from your ankle at home? That ball did land right in between your ankles and did not touch the ground. That is a valid catch. You could technically catch it with any part of your body, and she did it with her ankles.
Yeah, if you can have that ball secured and have a couple of points of contact inbounds, that is a catch in the foam rules. Yeah, you could catch it between your teeth if you were able to. I would never try that, for the record.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No. It always, I have to admit as a thrower, it feels bad if you let one of those go that gets wedged in the ankles. Like, it was a great place to aim, but sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah. So you will sometimes see them lodge in between people's legs, just like right under their arm. Not super common, but she was pretty excited about that one, as she should be.
Yep, Barstad hit out on a counter, so Ireland does manage to take some away. And okay, a great return shot. We saw Amelie Sveen Henriksen taking out Hamilton Brown, showing great pressure again. Okay, the referees
are calling, it looks like it might be a line call.
Yeah, that looked like the gesture from the ref on the side, so, oh no, okay, I think it was actually that the retriever grabbed a ball that wasn't out of bounds yet.
So then it just does go back to Team Ireland.
Yeah, if those ball retrievers so much as touch a ball that isn't completely out of bounds, it automatically, like, play gets stopped and it gets rolled over to the other side, so. Okay, Ireland able to get themselves on the board after that little lull. They connected on a couple of shots, and look at that, Norway with the appreciative applause as well. Again, good sports all around.
Good sportsmanship is what we love to see here. Score 1-6 Norway. About 16 minutes left in the second half.
Yeah, Ireland maybe a little bit of momentum to see if they can secure a second one here.
And we will be putting up a poll shortly for the Beercade Player of the Match. So do log into your Twitch accounts so that you can vote on who you would like to hear from after the game.
Yeah, we will get that up shortly for you. Norway gathering, and now to the line. They have a whole bunch of balls to work with. They get a couple of hits. You want to make it count when you have that many to work with, so. Okay, now Ireland's turn. They will come up with 4.
4 players left on the court to Norway's 6.
Okay, some good pressure from the corners of Norway, but they do end up losing Saderly.
Nice block by number 15 from Ireland, staying alive, Blaine Murphy.
His Irish name is roughly something like O'Murchu, but again, he gave me a not at all condescending, that was a good try, so do not look to me for guidance on that. He's a friendly man if you want to ask him yourself, though.
Honestly, Team Ireland has been so lovely, so friendly. I am just pleased as punch that they've come to this tournament.
Okay, Shine trying a shot that skips a bit short of its destination. Stepping all the way into it, though. The energy levels are still there for Ireland. Norway to the line again. Okay, blocked well by Shine. Bit of back and forth. No damage done by either team. Ooh, that one maybe slipping a bit out of Shine's hands as it sailed off the mark. Broadset and Johnson up at the line. Okay, Broadset. Oh, couldn't track that one down as it popped up a couple of times. Shine hit out on the far side for Ireland as well.
And if you are watching on Twitch, the Beercade Player of the Match poll is up for you to vote on. Please go ahead, log in, and let us know who you would like to hear from after the match. Team Ireland did take a timeout for the moment. Just around 13 minutes left in the second half.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ireland looks to use the timeouts just to give themselves a bit of a breather too in some of these situations. They've had some players playing so much in all the divisions, as you were saying. It's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, who you see on the court right now is who they have for all 6 divisions.
Yeah,
that is,
and their players who aren't playing are doing ball retrieval work,
yeah.
So that's a workout in itself.
Absolutely, absolutely. So they've got to just be feeling it by now, but still playing with so much heart and effort.
Yeah, we haven't seen them give up at all. Meanwhile, on the side of Team Norway, you see Adrian Kjellberg-Becken, Luana Johnson-Salgado, Amelie Sveen Henriksen still on the court, looking for their lucky 7th point. Ireland with Murphy and Spence. Okay.
Big catch. Nice work by number 77 Spence, bringing in one of his own players again.
And he caught that while falling low to the ground, but he kept himself facing the play. It's a strong move out of Evan Spence. Ireland hoping to get that 2nd point now. Okay, they come close. And I think Henriksen got a hit. I think, yeah, they got Spence as well. So Murphy and Spence exiting the court. Hey, Nicola Looney, remember this situation? At least she only has 2 opponents this time. A little different than some of the situations she's faced. So Norway trying to close this out. Okay,
Staying alive.
Coming close. And okay, coming close again. Nice low dodge. Henriksen just missing. And one ball, just over at the corner, center line. Slightly on the Norway side right now. Looney still in it, doing a great job. Just finding a good place to be that the ball is not. That's what dodging's all about.
That's the dodge part of dodgeball, I suppose.
Yeah. Henriksen, though, able to find that shot onto the ankles and secure it. I think, is that Tori Thompson doing some ball retrieval as well for Ireland now?
He is. Came here to watch Team USA, but wanting to help out wherever possible. And again, that's what the dodgeball community is all about, is helping out new friends that you're going to make at these tournaments. Again, please do go in and vote for who you would like to see as the Beercade player of the match. Poll is still alive, and we still have about 11 minutes left in the 2nd half.
Thompson might be here to support Team USA, but I believe he's wearing some Team Canada merch right now.
Exclusively Team Canada merch, it looks like.
Paying some respects to Joshua Sakura on the Canadian team. Again, some good camaraderie across the squads, across the countries.
Yesterday he was wearing USA stuff. Maybe tomorrow he'll wear Ireland stuff.
Yeah.
Just every day.
So many options. Okay, great shots. Norway really connecting. I think they do have the arm edge overall in this match. Okay, and wow, nice shot.
Nice hit by Taff.
Yeah, taking out Johnson Salgado, who has been able to make a lot of hits for this Norway squad in this match. Okay, Sederle being pulled off as well, maybe a line violation. See Team Canada player John Wu acting as a line ref at the back corner there behind Norway. Maxime Cloutier, another Team Canada player, doing the same job behind Ireland right now. And we're going to pause for a court safety break.
This is very important that we wipe up any liquids when possible on the court, because you do not want to have somebody turn an ankle, bust a knee when there's moisture on the court. Call it the banana peel effect. When somebody runs up and can slide on it, it can actually be quite dangerous. So glad that we took a time out here to get that wiped up.
And it is not comedic the way it is in a cartoon.
No.
When somebody wipes out on that. You're just, ooh, are you okay?
And it's usually sweat, because again, these players are working very hard.
Murphy hit out. Okay, Shine may have gone a little far for that throw. I don't know if you saw how far up she was when she let that go.
And that's probably the crossover between cloth and foam when you're playing so much dodgeball over these couple days. With cloth, there is a neutral zone. So she is probably just out of habit used to crossing that middle line. Yeah. They might even have a cloth match right after this.
Wow. I mean, that's a good point. If they're flipping between it during this tournament, you can get used to one, maybe do 2 matches in that format, and then your next one is in the other. And just those little choices you make are going to be wrong sometimes when that happens. Just want to point out again, Smevic closing out that point with some of that really good accuracy she's shown in this match so far. So Ireland with 1, but Norway with 8. They are firmly in the driver's seat in this match. Broadset right away. Nice block by Murphy. Oh, not quite. Okay, it looked good. It was the right idea, but well-placed shot by Broadset getting through. Okay, and a return shot. Hamilton Brown connecting. Taff from long range. Okay, Smevik taken out. Hamilton Brown returned upon and out as well. Some good back and forth still between these teams. Okay, some attempted trickery. We saw Becken on Broadset trying to disguise who was actually holding the ball.
3 players left in for Norway.
Here Barstead showing some pressure, blocks on that shot from Taff, electing to let his team set up. That shot from Barstead, from Broadset missing. And they send a couple over toward Kincaid, who stays in it. Okay, Gear Barstead not able to secure the catch. Ireland looking good at the moment. Okay, they skip one in a little short on Schulberg-Becken. Taff gonna run up and counter. They send 2 over to the corner. Broadset tippy-toeing in that corner, staying in though.
2 players left in for Norway, and they're playing quite aggressively, pushing the line, confident in their throws, and they do connect, taking out Taff for Team Ireland.
Yeah, Becken staying up with the line and threatening that shot, ends up taking it. Takes another preemptively. Okay, Broadset hit out on the far side. Adrian Schulberg-Becken, the last one remaining for Norway. Steps away from that shot. The Irish women are going to try and find something on the mark here. Okay, they come close. Becken comes close to that back line as well, but
staying alive. So those who are just tuning in at home, these lines are hard lines. That means that they are lava. If they accidentally step over, they are out. So that's why he did a little bit of a dance, a little bit of a jig along that back line. He didn't want to go out on that.
Shine takes a shot.
Oh,
okay.
And he does step over. So that is what we were talking about. It's very easy. It's very easy for that to happen.
And all right, so Ireland does get their second. We don't have too much time left.
Just over 5 minutes on the clock before we go into no blocking.
Yeah, so Norway very likely has this match. Plus minus does matter for standings. How the match goes matters a lot for how the teams feel about the result. So I don't expect we'll see either team let up. Oh wow, I think Broadset was aiming for Taff and ended up. Okay, it sounds like it bounced before it got to Looney at the back. She was probably screened a little bit by that throw. Team Ireland back up to the line.
And we do have a winner for the Beer Kate Player of the Match. Norway's number 6, Smevik. We will be talking with her right after the match, so thank you for everyone for tuning in and voting. We look forward to chatting with her.
Yeah, she was just caught out, so Spence has been able to secure another catch. I will say, chat, good job. I think Smevik has been a standout player in this match. And Taff absorbing a shot. A counter does come out to the other side, but everybody's still in it. Ooh, close call. Steiner Vito Broadset kind of reacting with a bit of like, whoa, I'm okay. Oh, another
and
catch.
A big catch.
Okay, Ireland's found some catching lately. They also take out Schulberg-Becken. Coming alive a little bit.
Let's see if they can put another point on the board here in the last 3.5 minutes.
Okay, Taff scooching backwards. having to retreat from a strong shot out of Bratset. McCartney is back in there for Ireland. Spence takes a shot and manages to take out Henriksen. So Ireland still with 6.
But you know, we have seen this from Norway before. Smivik did pull this off when she was in this situation.
Yeah, we will have to see Ken Steiner, Vito Bratset do this for Norway again. He cannot.
And that is a hit. That is a second point on the board for Ireland, so the score is 2-8 Norway. Just under 3 minutes left on the clock.
I think 3-8 Norway.
3-8 Norway.
Yeah. We get there eventually sometimes, folks. Yeah, so Ireland showing some good momentum late in the match. And this is what you love to see from teams, even if they're down in the score, even if the match result is probably out of reach. There's no quit. Both teams off the rush. It is not taken. Okay, I thought Johnson Salgado was going to let that go. Ooh. Ireland attacking the huddle a little bit by Norway, but just missing.
Which is a good strategy. If they're not looking up, if they're not paying attention, you should, make them pay for those moments.
Yeah, you can't overdo it, but you should take those sometimes. Okay, bit of a 1-for-1. We see McCartney hit out.
As well
Becken
as
as well. Yep. I like it too. Johnson Salgado has her hands out, just again daring that that ball to be thrown where she can catch it. One of those things you can sometimes do to lure in a shot. Okay, Kincaid just barely staying in tap, tracks down a ball that pops up off of him. Spence just scrambling to the ground. Look at the energy Ireland's still showing here. They're back up to 6 after that catch as well. All right, Ireland coming back up with 4. Okay, they aim for Smivik, they miss.
3 ladies left in for Norway, huddling together to come up with a game plan against all 6 Irish players. Oh.
All right. Spence, another great catch after my co-commentator here was attacked by a shot. Ireland aiming, I mean, your shirt is almost the same color as the Norway jersey, so.
This is not the first time balls come into the commentators booth while I've been here. They just really want me to play Terry. I think that's what it is.
I think that's the most direct shot I've seen so far, so. All right, Norway still with 2. Sederli and Smivik have shown some good accuracy so far in this match. But all 6 from Ireland. And Spence.
Oh, and Spence steps over the line. Again, that was some of what we were talking about. With cloth, there is a neutral zone, so they can step over the line. If they just played a cloth game right before this, it could be very easy to forget what the lines are in this game.
He also made a bit of what I'll call a cloth move. When he was hit out, he just dropped his ball where he was and walked off, which, again, you have to do that in cloth, but in foam, you are allowed to pitch that back to a teammate, so.
So that was time, so we are going into no blocking. 3 balls each side. Smivik left in for Team Norway. 4 players left in for Ireland.
Smivik's looking at them like, only 4?
3, maybe it's 3 players left
only
in for
3?
Ireland.
Yeah, I think you're right, it is 3. Ireland to the line. Oh, don't block. I think she's a bit lucky those didn't actually connect. Smivik really just leaning into those throws, and that is a block. Yeah.
And again, like we were saying, no blocking is exactly what it sounds like. Blocking is not allowed. If you do block, you are out, so that is how that match just ended. However, Norway still takes the W. Score 4-8 Norway.
Yeah, strong finish from Ireland. They got, I believe, the last 3 points.
Absolutely. So following this match, we will grab Smivik for a player interview, but do stay tuned. Following this game, Hong Kong versus New Zealand. Ladies will be playing on the streaming court. on Dodgeball TTV 2. Next up is Ireland versus Canada men's claw. We got a lot of dodgeball left today and look forward to many more exciting games.
Of the match. How do you feel?
Thank you. It was so exciting. It's our first win.
It's your first win. This is your first time coming to WDBF World?
First World Championship.
And how is it going thus far?
This is our first win, so but I mean, if you think at the first game and then this, we are so much better.
That's fantastic.
And the spirit is so good.
That's what we want to hear. Great team spirit. Everyone looks like they're having fun. And congratulations. Do you want to say hi to any of your friends and family?
Hello, Norway!
Thank you so much and good luck at the rest of the tournament. Here is your gift certificate for the after party.